What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take you guys along removing majority of this rock, taking off corals, putting in new rock, cleaning up some of this rock of the pulsing Xenias and putting them in the sump so we don't lose any of the biological filtration and shock this tank. So we're not going to mess with this side. It's just going to be this structure. I have something in mind, so hopefully that works out. So let's get right into it. As far as materials, today we're using some bone cutters and some gloves and a brute trash can to remove the rocks. So it didn't, I'll show you guys the front view in a second, but it didn't quite come out to be where I wanted, but it's okay. I wanted this side to be smaller, just focus on corals and coral growth. And I really don't want to glue it down because in case I have like something else come on, a piece of rock, I could just remove that. And once it's like glued down 100%, then it's like, as you can see in the beginning, like it was hard to like take that off, and one chunk almost broke off hitting the glass, but thank God that didn't happen. So I glued a little bit on that side. I'm rocking it back and forth where I know it's not gonna like tip over, and maybe I'll shove a little bit of glue maybe in this corner and see how that goes. So I think it's good. It's just pretty much two rocks on one island, opens up the left side a whole bunch. So let's just start gluing these corals back and go from there. Alright guys, so the water is a bit cloudy, of course, but pulsing Xenias on this side is completely gone. There's some right here, but as they grow, I'm gonna like rip it off and not cut them like that. I'm just gonna cut it off to rip it off from the base. So what do you guys think? What I learned from this whole process. First, when you get a reef tank, take your time. Maybe a month, maybe 2 months. Take your time on your aquascape, because even though this has changed, I mean, so much you can do. These rocks, I don't know, next time if I do another tank, I'm gonna do the shelves. Like just stack them, make some like depth, some, I don't know. With this rock, it's kind of hard to like work with it, unless you would have to like literally break it down, each piece into pieces, glue them how you want it. So that's the downside of these aquaforest rocks. Overall, they're good, they're porous for keeping your tank stable. That's the plus, but as far as how to work with it, not the greatest. I'm gonna let this clear up, maybe throw a little coral snow in, feed the fish because they're pretty freaked out, and I will show you guys once the water clears up. All right, so we did keep about 10, I'd say about 10 pounds of the display rock. Tried to find like the cleanest pieces without any pulsing Xenias on them, and they were the bottom ones, so that's in the sump. All right, guys, what do you guys think? I think it'll fill in good. We did gain some good flow. I feel like that big structure was blocking a lot of flow, and it was just unneeded structure, I think, like, because it was unusable with pulsing Xenias. I couldn't put anything on there, because if I did, I know it was gonna die, it was gonna get suffocated. So do not get invasive corals, because it will be a pain to get them out, clearly. So everything looks to be good. I see some polyps already out on the coral, so that's a good sign, but there's no telling. It's only been a few hours, so I will keep an eye out and make sure all the parameters are good. Nothing seems to be like bleaching. Again, that's too soon, but usually when I touch an SPS, it dies. So I was like manhandling them, cutting them, throwing them on the sand, so nothing crazy happened yet, so I'm hoping everything just stabilizes. And the rock in the sump will definitely help with the whole biological filtration. So this can be done. I don't want to get too cocky now because it's only been a few hours. And yeah, let's just hope everything just thrives now. I don't want to keep messing with this tank anymore. Everything seems to be going good. That's it. It's just next time, not next time, in the future, I want to see like, oh man, we need to trim some corals, not trim the rock. Yeah. So if you don't like something in your tank, I mean, it's your tank, you have to look at it. Change, don't be scared to change it, but I would recommend doing it in increments. Like this piece I did, what, 2 weeks ago? And then I took out a whole chunk. So if you really want to do it in increments, like one piece at a time, or cycle the rock or get live rock and you could do it all at once. But like this is like super risky what I did. So knock on wood that everything works out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on the next round, and hopefully we have a tank tour. I've been working on it, guys. I'm trying to show you more tanks around here instead of just mine. Catch you guys on the next round.